I'm doing pretty good.
Very good. That's what I wanted to hear. So let's do Simul, host it, and see have people go and join the Simul. So yeah, fun things like that. Okay, just leave a little note on the Simul saying, please join my stream and ask chess questions to us. Okay. Okay. People. A lot of people. Alrighty. Oh, a lot of people now. 9. Let's see if we can get to maybe 15 to 20. We'll see. As it says right here. And also we can wait for Nemanja. I know what he plays, so if we start early, I can play Nemanja's games, and you'll play your games.
Okay.
That'd be good. Alrighty. When we start, and 15 to 20 players. Okay. Alright, 16 players. No people, just strugglers. Another one. Another one. Okay, let's start this one. So I'll do the Nemanja games. So everybody above 2000 is you. This is you.
E4. Yeah.
E4, very good. You again?
E4.
Okay, very good. And Nemanja
E4.
likes the E4 as well. All the way home. And this is Nemanja again. Nemanja again. And he likes Sicilian. And he loves Sicilian. Oh, this is when I have 6. He goes. This is you.
E6.
E6, haha, very good. You again?
Yeah, same E6.
Okay. This is Nemanja. He likes to do this stuff. This is Sicilian. Okay, Nemanja's here. Hello, Nemanja.
Hello.
Very good. You're a little bit. Your microphone is a little bit muted.
Just a second. I try once again. So
And I can hear you now better.
okay, and now it's okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, so this is your game.
Okay.
If you see the board.
Yeah, C5.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is your board again, Nemanja.
Knight F3.
Mm-hmm. Once again for you.
Knight F3.
Yep. This is you again.
E5.
Mm-hmm. This is Joseph.
Knight C3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nemanja.
Let's go D4.
Okay. Nope. See you again, Nemanja.
Mm-hmm. D4.
Okay. And Joseph.
Yeah, D4.
Okay. And Nemanja.
D6.
Mm-hmm. And you again.
Knight F3.
F3. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then Joseph.
Knight F6.
F6. Okay. Nemanja.
Knight F3.
Mm-hmm. You again.
Let's go D5.
Mm-hmm. You again.
E6.
E6. Okay. And Joseph.
Knight C3.
C3. Okay. Nemanja.
Bishop E5.
Okay. Or Lopez. I like it.
Yeah.
You again.
Queen takes.
Okay. You again.
Knight D2.
Mm-hmm. Once again.
Pawn takes 1.
Okay. You again.
Bishop e5.
Mm-hmm. And you once again.
E6.
Mm-hmm. You again.
Bishop e5.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And Yosef.
B6.
B6. Okay. Alrighty. And that's you again, Yosef.
Knight takes pawn.
Yeah. You again, Yosef.
F4.
4. Okay. Nemanja.
Pawn to c6.
Mm-hmm. You again.
Bishop a4.
Mm-hmm. You once again.
Pawn to d6.
All right. Okay. You again, the Lachain game.
d4.
D4. All right. And if you guys have any questions, let us know in the chat. So this is you, Nemanja.
Take the pawn.
Mm-hmm. You again. Bishop B5 or what?
Bishop e5, yes.
Okay. Making sure.
Let's go.
It's you
Knight,
again.
knight f6.
Mm-hmm. It's you again.
Oh, there is one more streamer. In previous game, person.
Oh.
Yeah, but okay, you'll see when we play next.
Once we get back, yeah.
Let's go queen to. Let's go queen to e3.
Okay. All right, you again. This is the bird version, they call it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, take knight takes knight.
Yeah. So you again.
Pawn to c5.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yosef.
Knight F3.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nemanja.
e4.
Makes sense. You
Bishop
again.
back.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. And Yosef.
Bishop B7.
Mm-hmm. Nemanja.
Bishop to a4.
Mm-hmm. You once again.
a6.
A6. Oh, okay. Ah, it's you, Vienna VIP. Oh, very good. Hope you have a good game. So A6, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good. You again, your turn.
Knight f3.
Okay. This is for you.
Short castle.
Mm-hmm. Okay, once again for you.
Pawn to a6.
Pawn
Yeah,
A6.
this person is streamer also. You see?
Oh, that's one, yeah. Rook NYC. Yeah. So, hello, Rook A and NPC. So I should have seen the stream, but I'll do the next time. So it's Yusuf.
Knight F3.
Knight F3. Knight F3. And if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat. We'll recommend all the questions you have. So I'll just remind people, join the stream. And ask your questions to us. Just a reminder, friendly reminder, people. Okay. Said what, Yosef?
Knight takes. Knight takes knight.
All right, sounds good. Now, Nemanja, taking D4,
Pawn.
right?
Yeah, take pawn.
Yeah. And Yosef,
D5.
makes sense. Nemanja,
Bishop d6.
Bishop B6. Okay. You again.
Queen to b6.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You again.
Knight takes knight.
Yep. You and Yosef are the same track, taking the knight.
Yeah.
So your turn.
Pawn takes pawn.
Okay. You again.
Pawn to d3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carlson move. All right. Let's do Yosef.
Bishop D3.
Okay. Nemanja.
Pawn to, let's say, c3.
Mm-hmm. You again.
Knight c3.
Okay. You again.
Queen c7.
Queen c7. All right, let me do that first. Okay, Queen c7. All right, you again.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go bishop d3. Yeah.
H3. Okay. Joseph.
Knight b7.
Knight b7. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Demania.
Mm-hmm. Let's go short castle.
Okay, Joseph.
Queen e2.
Mm-hmm. Nemanja.
Knight f6.
F6 makes sense. All right, let's see. This is a Nemanja game.
Pawn takes pawn.
Pawn takes pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. It's you, Nemanja.
c4.
C4 makes sense. You again.
Mm-hmm. Let's go knight f6.
Okay. You again. Your turn.
Short castle.
Yeah, short castle, but I have a question here. How long does it take you to reach 2000 plus rating? And honestly, for you, it depends on you and your methods of study. So I got my best student of all time. He was a guy from the UK. He was 1600 FIDE. But 1 year of coaching him, and I talked to him about his greatest weakness, and he said his greatest weakness is middle games. Once I get let's say teaching him lessons every week for a year, he went from 1600 to 2000. Sometimes people want to, let's say, remove the weaknesses to make it the strength, and that way they're, let's say, also playing a lot of games. That's a way to get your rating up to 2000 plus. So you have to take your time and actually study hard, and play plenty. I'll say that is a way to do it. So basically, it depends on you. Let's say, your training methods. So this is you Nemanja Castles, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is you again.
Okay, knight to c6.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's go pawn to a4.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Bishop d2.
Bishop d2. Okay. d2. Okay. All right. You again.
Short castle.
Short castles. Yeah. You again. Oh, this is my friend from the chess center, my chess center. So he's gonna play you.
Yeah. Knight f6. Yes, I remember. It's father and son. I think.
Yeah, David Carr Sr., the father. The son is in school now.
Okay.
And this is you, Nemanja.
Let's go pawn to d3.
Yeah, I saw him last night. Says, who do you want to play, Nemanja or Josef? He says, whatever. So playing against you. So
Okay.
this is Josef.
A6.
A6, okay. It's you, Nemanja.
Let's go maybe pawn to c4.
Mm-hmm. You again.
A6.
A6 makes sense. You again.
Let's go bishop takes.
Bishop takes the pawn.
Mm-hmm.
And Josef.
Bishop b5.
Check, yeah. Yeah, Nemanja.
Let's go pawn to d5.
Pawn d5. Yep. So if you have any other questions, let us know. I'll be happy to answer them. Same thing for anybody else. We'll be loving the question and answers, and if it's a good one, we'll have the international masters answer the questions. So because I'm a coach, I was able to answer that last question. This is my passion.
Pawn takes en passant.
Yeah. All right. This is you again.
Bishop to c4.
You again.
Pawn to e5.
Yep. You again, David.
Bishop before check.
Yep. You again.
Knight c3.
Okay. You again.
Pawn takes d6.
Normal things. You once again.
Long castle.
Sounds good to me. So this one is Joseph.
Pawn takes pawn.
Yep. Nemanja.
Bishop to e6.
Yep. You again.
Rook e8.
You again.
Let's go. Let's take that knight in the center. Knight takes knight.
Okay. Okay. I have another question. How many matches do you play? Usually play in a day? Well, for myself, not so much. I mostly do studying. And what do you think? The same thing for you guys. Nemanja, you can start first. How many games you usually play? Matches you play in a day usually?
To be honest, yeah, I play, sometimes some bullet or maybe blitz, but yeah, rapid and longer games, not that often.
Okay. So, if there's a number that you can say usually.
Let's say bullet games, maybe 10 per day or 5 per day, something like that.
Okay. Yeah. So, how about you, Yosef? How many games you play a day?
Yeah, same. 10 games at least.
Bullets. What type of control?
Blitz 1 minute or 3.
Yeah.
Maximum 3 maximum.
Okay. That's good. So, range of people that playing bullet a lot of games, and people play blitz a lot of games, and I play no games. I usually don't play games. I usually do that when I have free time and waiting for doctor's appointments on my phone. But this is not every day. So this is Nemanja.
Let's go b3.
3. All right. Yosef.
C6.
Okay, Nemanja. And you look at this guy's stream.
Let's go knight bd7.
Knight b7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very good. Let's do this one for you, Nemanja.
Bishop to e7.
Yeah, in the chat, our streamer friend says that he's gonna go because he can't play chess for 2 hours. All right, now this is you.
Bishop to c5.
Yeah. So you again.
It's a free pawn, so knight takes pawn.
There's his pawn. All right. This is the comments me 25:40 today. Okay, cool. What time control for that piano VIP?
Queen to
Black dragon is
e1.
here.
Queen to
Hello,
e1.
dragon. Hello. So queen e1. Okay. So this is the Yosef game.
Bishop to d6.
Yep. Nemanja.
Pawn to d3.
Okay. Again.
Bishop d7.
Mm-hmm.
Pawn takes pawn.
Mm-hmm. Yosef.
Bishop takes knight. Bishop b5 takes it.
Yeah. Nemanja.
Bishop g5. Bishop to b2.
E2.
No, b2,
B2.
b2.
Okay, this one, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, your turn.
Queen to h4. Bishop to b5.
Okay.
Let's go d5.
G5 like this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yosef.
Short castle.
Short castle. Okay. All right. Nemanja.
Pawn to c3.
Okay. You again.
Bishop takes pawn.
Mm-hmm. Your turn.
Let's go queen to queen e2.
Queen e2. Yep. So dragon, you can ask questions if you have any chess-related questions. So this one is like which one of you is the real owner of the Slam account? Me, Middle Eagle. Hello, I'm the owner of the Slam account.
Queen takes
Hello, how are
bishop.
you doing? So queen takes bishop. All right,
Mhm.
makes sense. How are you doing, Anaket? Nice to see you. Alrighty, this is you again,
Pawn
Nemanja.
takes pawn.
Pawn takes pawn. Okay, sounds good. This is you again, Nemanja.
Pawn to f3.
Yes. Okay. Now it's you, Yosef.
d3.
D3. This one.
Yeah, yes.
All right. So the Simul is already started. You can't join. I'm sorry, Anaket. Sorry.
Pawn takes pawn.
So it started in like 20 minutes before pawn takes pawn. But you can ask questions and we can answer. I have two friends that are international masters, one from Serbia and one from Indonesia. They're way better chess players than me. So they can ask regular questions in chess.
Let's go here.
So this one's for you, Nemanja.
Uh,
Oh, hello. Hello, you too. You can ask questions, Anakin. Also, people who are Pete, Dragon, everybody in the chat. You can ask questions. We'll answer them as soon as.
let's go bishop to f2 maybe.
Yeah. All right. Your turn again.
Pawn to g4.
Pawn g4. Okay. Sounds fun. You again.
Here. h3.
H3. Okay. You again.
Knight d2.
Knight d2. This one?
Mhm.
Okay, making sure. Let's see you again.
D takes c4.
Hmm. You again.
Rook check.
Rook check. All right. Oh, rook check here. Very good. Okay. That's Joseph.
Queen E2.
Queen e2. All right. Nemanja.
Let's go. Let's go rook f to e1.
Okay. You again.
Queen to h5.
Yep. Your turn again.
C takes d4.
She takes d4. All right. Sounds good. Have another comment in this one. What age did you start playing chess? Well, I learned how to play chess at 8, but I really only started playing raid chess really late at 15 years old. And you can share your guys more impressive, more standard starting age. So when you start playing chess, Nemanja?
I learned maybe at 5, but I started. I joined one club at 6. So
Mm-hmm.
it's club in my city, and there we had some group lessons and that stuff.
Okay. So what about you, Joseph?
I start playing chess at 8 years old and
Mm-hmm.
start competitive at 12 years old. So,
Okay. Very good. Yeah, I was worried that I know that Manya was very young. I thought it was going to be like, oh, I played at 2. Yeah, that would be a trip. But yeah, 4 or 5 is like still really impressive. Now this is your game, no Manya.
h3.
H3. All right, your turn
Queen
again.
queen takes
Queen
knight.
takes knight. Yeah, makes sense. Now it's your turn again.
Bishop to f5.
Bishop f5. All right, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Look, don't worry about losing. Learning is what is important. You can ask questions. Don't keep your mind off the game if you want. So this is your game again, Nemanja?
Mm-hmm. Just a second here to
Yep, think
see.
about it. Yeah. Both moves are well, there's one move. The other one isn't really
Yeah,
that
but
much.
maybe check is also fine first. But okay, let's say pawn takes.
Yeah, definitely that bishop takes because knight d6 is a fork.
Uh,
Yeah, this is you.
okay,
No draws.
h4.
Mm-hmm. Yosef.
D takes C4.
Okay. All right, Nemanja.
Uh,
I don't understand this. Why are you guys solving puzzles? We're not solving puzzles. We're playing games against people. Yeah, we're playing against real
pawn
people.
takes c5.
Yeah. And also, we're answering questions for chess, so we're doing multiple things. They're playing the Simul. No, they're playing the Simul. Yeah, basically, yeah. Basically, they have their own boards, and I'm the guy moving the pieces.
Knight to f1 and knight f1.
Okay, yeah. So I'm hosting the Simul to answer questions and having my international master friends playing you guys as well, so you can play
Rook
people
takes
and
bishop.
pawn
No, no,
takes.
no, 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 no. Rook takes
Oh,
bishop.
this one. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a furry bishop. Yeah, it's you, Nemanja.
Uh, hmm. Let's go. Let's go. D takes c4 first.
Okay, you can join the stream and ask questions. Sorry, which move you want to pawn?
Take the pawn first, yeah. Take pawn and later castle, something like that.
Okay. All right. Your turn again.
Rook to. Just a second. Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I've been fortunate.
Yeah. Let's go queen to b5 first. Check.
Queen b4, you mean?
Queen before, sorry. Yeah, queen before, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. You again?
Let's go queen to e4.
Queen e4, all right. And now, Joseph.
Mm,
Knight to e5.
Nemanja.
Let's go b5.
b5, all right. All right, this is you again, Nemanja, against David, the older David.
Castle or take?
Which grandmaster do you admire the most?
Let's take first. Yeah.
Take where?
Take in
The
the center,
knight is bishop.
and then castle.
Okay, there's two takes. You can take d4 or e4. So we'll take the bishop. All right, this is you again.
I think rook c8. Now it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, rook c8 is, I think, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Knight to g3.
G3. So I have a question, or the statement is like, which grandmaster do you admire the most, and do you follow? I really don't follow many grandmasters, but I admire Wesley So myself. How about you, Nemanja?
Maybe. I really didn't. Which one? I like a lot of them. So I like, Kasparov, Kramnik.
Okay.
Older guys.
Oh, very good. Yeah. But how about you, Josef? Any grandmaster you'd like to admire or follow?
For me, it's Anand, I think.
Anand? Yeah, Anand is a cool guy.
Yeah.
So whenever you see in the tournament, it's like, oh, he's playing now. Wow. Me, Hikaru Nakamura. Yeah, people like Hikaru. A lot of people do. Very good. Thank you for the question. You got some more.
Yeah, Anand is also very close to Indonesia there, so he's in the end, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
Biggest chess person there. So
yeah, definitely makes sense. And this is you, Nemanja, against David.
let's go castle.
Castles, all right. This guy in the chat says Gukesh. Oh, very cool. Very cool. The world champions.
Tricky move, pawn to b4 here.
Pawn b4 tricky move, okay. I see what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
bishop takes queen and rook c2.
Mm-hmm. Rook c4, you mean?
No, rook c2. He'll move knight back. Only move for him. Only okay move for him.
Yeah.
He must play a knight back.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you mean by rook c2. If they go knight to c2, you can't trope over the knight.
Yeah,
All right, this is your turn again, Nemanja.
Queen takes knight.
Queen takes knight. All right, queen takes knight. Interesting. This is you again.
Rook c2.
Like Benjamin Feingold, a real gem of the man. Yeah, he can be a interesting guy for sure. This is Rook d2.
Yeah.
Very good. Now let's see you again.
Push e3.
Push e3. Okay. Alrighty. You again.
Queen takes.
Pawn. Or b7. Take one.
Or also queen is okay. Well, okay, let's take on b7 first.
Yeah. Alright. Now Yosef.
Mm,
Why is the
B3.
channel name Middle Eagle Chess? Well, long story about that. Why Middle Eagle? Because when I was playing the gaming console Xbox, I generated a random gamer tag or username, and they called me Model Eagle. But my best friend of the whole world, he said maybe you should change the name to Metal Eagle. And ever since then, it was a cool name, and people's like, "Oh, cool name, Metal Eagle's so awesome." So that's why Metal Eagle, and I just said Metal Eagle Chess because I want to have the channel people know what this is about. It's about chess, Metal Eagle Chess. So yeah, back to you, Yosef. What's your move?
B3.
B3, okay. So you turn Nemanja.
Here. Rook here and then there. Rook d8. Yeah.
Alright. Pin the guy. Alright. You again.
Bishop check.
Yeah, this is a killer. Your turn.
Let's go.
Thanks. Thank you. Like I said, long story, but ever since those days and when I was a teenager, that was more than a decade ago, a decade and a half ago, I still stuck with the name.
Let's go knight to h2.
I guess too, yeah, it looks like Mr. Beast. He liked it when he was a kid, gamer tag, but you know, bit illegal is me. Alright, this is you again.
Let's go queen to e5 maybe.
Yosef.
Bishop to D2.
Yeah. Okay, your turn. Nemanja.
Bishop takes queen.
It takes queen. Alrighty. Makes sense. Okay, your turn again.
g3.
Okay. Once again.
Rook a to d1.
Yosef.
Bishop takes bishop, yes.
Alright. Nemanja.
He can take on e4 maybe. In previous game.
Yeah.
Knight takes pawn, yeah. Let's go queen. Yeah, queen checkmate. No, it's not checkmate. Yeah, there is king c4 maybe.
Yeah, but it'll be
But yeah, let's go that one. Yeah.
it's not bad. It's like bishop e2. It's annoying. But we'll see what happens now. So we go this way in this Nemanja game.
Yeah, let's go here. Queen to e3.
Okay.
Bishop to e2 check.
Bishop e2 check. Makes sense. And you again, David.
No, it's my game, I think. Yeah.
So, and I'm curious about the channel's name in Middle Eagle Chess, but why isn't the Lead Chess account name Middle Eagle Chess? Well, because I use Slam for my chess online usernames.
Let's take the knight. Bishop takes.
Bishop takes knight. Oh, to the bishop, knight for the bishop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why Islam is the first part of my name, real name. People that who know my name is half my name, my surname or last name. Islam is where it goes. But I use it for chess.com and Lichess. How you do Islam for both those.
Bishop B2.
Bishop D2?
B2.
B2, okay. This one, okay. Alright, your turn. Nemanja.
Let's go knight to g4.
You again.
Rook takes.
Rook takes the bishop. Okay. Your game again. Trying to get this guy.
Queen to g2.
Alright.
Queen takes knight.
Okay, you again. Against David.
Bishop to e6.
Okay, yes, Joseph.
Okay, knight to F3. Yeah.
Okay, Nemanja.
Bishop to e2.
Okay. You again. So yep, keep the questions coming. Piano VIP and anybody else.
Knight
Be happy to see them.
d2.
92?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yosef.
Wow. Okay, with B takes C4.
Okay. So what do you say? I'm sorry.
B pawns take bishop.
Pawns bishop. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see what happens. And this is your game, Nemanja.
Knight to f5.
Knight takes f5.
No. Knight f5. Just there. Yeah.
That takes the square.
Take the square. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take the air. I'll square. That's your
Let's
turn.
go knight to a6. Check.
All right. Knight takes 8.
Yeah.
I'm taking things. Yeah, I'll see. Do you actually like sacrifices, or do you play? Do you or do you think you do good sacrifices? I do sometimes good sacrifices, but they're I. It's only depending on the position. How about you guys? Do you like to? You actually like to do sacrifices in the games usually, or really not?
Not too much because I play, more simple chess and more, closed. But sometimes, for example, in some when I play advanced French and we play with white or something like that, happens. Especially
Yeah.
in Blitz and Bullet, yeah, it happens.
Okay, yeah. So I'm not like a spar of pawn sacks for the compensation. I don't do that. I don't like to play gambits and exchange sacrifices. I don't do that. Only depending on the position. But how about you, Yosef? Do you usually play for sacrifices in games or not really?
Yeah, really like sacrifice.
Yeah. So you're talking to the bullet 3000 bullet player. So he loves sacrifices as long as anything to win. So
Yeah,
no
that's
problem.
right.
Knight c6 here.
96 here. So what do you mean piano VIP? What do you think you really wanted to say or ask? You can put it in the chat. So this is your game, Yosef?
Okay, castle short.
Okay, Castle Short. Okay, Nemanja.
Queen to a5 and queen before mate.
Yes, 25. Queen before mate. All right, this is you again.
Pawn takes bishop.
Pawn takes bishop. All right, let's do this one. Pawn takes bishop. Yosef.
Mm, rook, rook to b1.
Which one? This one
Yeah,
or this
that
one?
one.
Okay.
Rook a b1. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Your turn, Nemanja.
Knight c4.
Knight e4.
Yeah, knight e4. Yeah.
Okay, make sure. Okay, this is you again against David. I've got an account for only sacrifices, so I love them. Ah, see, cool. That's cool. Because I know that some people like Hikaru usually do speed runs, so they do purposely sacrifices that are really dubious, and they try to win the game like a speed run. Or also in our disc, you do that.
Bishop takes knight.
Bishop takes knight. All right. Okay, this is you again.
Queen b4.
Queen b4 and you checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Yosef.
Mm, pawn takes pawn, c4 takes d5.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Nemanja.
Rook takes rook.
Yep, very good. Okay, you again.
Queen to f3.
F3. All right, there's another question. What openings do you play? I usually play with good success the French defense. It's my favorite opening of all time, especially since I got one personal one-on-one lesson with Wesley So, and he taught about how to play the French. And the first lesson went beginning says, "What do you usually play against e4?" I said, "The French defense." "What do you usually play against a Tarrasch 92 version?" I said, "Bishop e7." And he replied, "Oh, good, I play that too." And he told me about the theory about how to play this variation, the Morozovich version, and try to play for the win as black. And he gave me a lot of several games. And I played him blitz games, and he crushed me. And he knows how to play blitz like a let's say red game. He knows all the lines, and he talked about all the intricacies of the lines. Like I was just playing blitz. I didn't think about 20 moves ahead. So he's a monster at blitz. But it was a fun experience. So this is you, Nemanja.
Let's go. Let's do f6.
F6, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
that G2 is no threat, right? So just king F1, right?
Yeah, but I have, yeah. If I play castle, he'll grab free pawn. It's playable, I think. Red
Yeah.
light square somehow.
That's right. Let's see you
Bishop takes
again.
bishop.
Alrighty. Take that one.
No, it was better with knight, maybe.
Yeah, Joseph. Yeah, what openings do you usually play? I play the French defense usually. And as white, I usually play the Catalan. What about you, Nemanja?
It depends, but mostly e4 with white.
Mm-hmm.
But I played before c4 and d4 stuff because it's very familiar. And with black, neither.
Yeah,
And okay, it
I,
depends. Or
I
also
see.
Caro-Kann I know to play, so it depends.
Yeah, how about you, Yosef? What openings do you usually play in, let's say, serious games?
And if online is e4 always.
Mm-hmm.
If serious games, mostly d4 c4.
Okay, very good. And
Uh,
how about black?
Black in online as rated and Benko.
Yeah,
And if in the serious games,
yeah.
usually Slav and Karohan.
Okay, very good. Karakhan fans here. Very
Yeah.
good. So it says I usually play white openings equal English openings, Scotch Gambit is black, the Perk defense. Oh, very good. It's a understandable opening. So this is you, Yosef.
King h1.
King H1, okay. And this is you again against David, Nemanja.
Let's go knight to e5.
Yep. Yosef again, King H8.
Mm,
Let's see how many games do we have. I think we're lowering the games. We have six more games left. We have 12 wins. So yeah, 5 more Namanya and 1 for you, Joseph. We got this
Rook,
Simul done really quickly. So
rook b3.
Rook b3. All right, very good. Alrighty. So this is you, Namanya.
Rook to. Let's go rook c1.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. This is you again.
Here. Let's go on to g3.
On g3. All right. Sounds good. All right. Once again,
Queen takes queen.
queen takes queen. Yeah, I think that maybe for Yosef's sake, I maybe should get the 1900 game because he's probably bored with the one game. So
Okay.
this is you, David. I guess you,
Rook
Nemanja.
to d8.
Rook d8. All right, this one. Okay. Let's see.
Bishop g4.
My count. Ah, cool. So bishop g4. All right, let's do this one. All right, this is the guy in the chat. So that's you, Nemanja. You're playing against a guy in the chat.
Bishop d2.
Bishop d2. Okay, cool. And this is you, Joseph.
But it's hi.
Yeah, I'm giving this again for Joseph. So basically, the game was this one and the roll up has and just give me here.
Yeah, maybe just queen f3 and later he
Queen
gets
f3. Yeah,
queen f3 is normal and
normal things.
later we'll see. It's okay position I think.
Yeah, this is you, Nemanja.
Bishop takes on h6.
Okay.
Oh, just a second. No.
H6 is not
Yeah,
possible.
I forgot about his last move. No, I wanted e6, but light square bishop, but that's bad. So yeah.
This is a problem.
First let's take.
This
I
one.
forgot about his last move.
Yeah, take this one, right?
Yeah, take.
Okay. All right, you again.
Let's go queen c4. Takes.
Okay, queen c4. All right. This is Nemanja. That's a Joseph game apparently. Yeah.
Knight e3, I think. Yeah.
Knight e3.
Yeah, knight e3.
Okay, sounds good. This is Nemanja.
Bishop takes pawn.
Bishop takes pawn. Check. All right, Joseph, your game. You start with.
Knight to h4.
H4. Okay. Okay. This is you, Nemanja.
Queen to d4 check.
Queen d4 check. All right, just trading off the queens. All right, you again. Had to ban a guy that was a spammer in the Twitch chat.
Let's go here. Bishop to d5.
Okay. Once again for you, or just the queens, of course. All right, here again.
Bishop back to h4.
H4, all right. Once again for you.
Pawn to h5.
Pawn h5. Left for you. Okay. You against the gun chat.
Bishop to b3.
Your turn again.
Take with rook.
Take the rook. All right. Again.
Take pawn on e4.
All right, Joseph.
Queen to h5.
Nemanja.
Rook to e7.
Rook e7. Okay. And this is you, Joseph.
Hmm. Pawn takes pawn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nemanja.
Rook from d5 to d7.
Okay. You again.
Pawn to g4.
Pawn g4. Okay. As Josef.
Hmm. Okay, knight takes g4.
Okay. This
Yeah.
is interesting. Okay.
Rook
This
takes rook.
is yeah. Rook takes rook. All right. All right. You again, Josef.
Hmm.
Can I play you play a rapid match after you Simul? No, after this one I will have to leave. Sorry, piano VIP. Sorry.
F5.
F5? Alright.
Yeah.
Consider this as a rapid game. This is you, Nemanja?
Let's go queen to g3.
Okay. Your turn again.
Rook to e6.
So Josef took.
Queen takes rook.
Okay. You again?
Hmm.
4 more games in Simul. 2 for Josef, 2 for Nemanja.
Rook to e1.
Nemanja?
King to f1.
You again?
Bishop takes on e6.
Okay. Josef.
Hmm. Rook to b7. Yes.
Okay. Nemanja. Working game.
King there to e2.
You. This is Josef.
Hmm. Knight to e3.
Nemanja.
King to f3.
Josef.
King to g1.
It's no question about that. It's your turn, Nemanja.
Rook c6.
Rook c6. All right. You again, Nemanja.
Let's go rook to c7.
Rook c7. All right. Josef.
Hmm.
Any more questions, Piano VIP? I really appreciate all the questions you get and appreciate you being active in the chat. So thank you for that. This is part of the Simul stream to answer questions in chess. It does just play the games, but answer questions. So the more the merrier, and we encourage that. But for those of you watching the replay, make sure you like the video. It helps me a lot. Supports me and help the channel grow.
Fantastic.
I had king takes c2. Or rook takes c2. Okay. I'll look at the game. Once it comes back up, I'll see what you mean by rook takes c2.
Queen e2.
Queen e2. All right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let's you Nemanja. He says h5.
Take free pawn, king takes.
Yep. And now it's Yusuf. Castle queenside.
Bishop to d2.
Okay, you again. Take the queen.
Yeah, rook takes. Yeah.
Okay, Nemanja. He goes king e7.
King to g5.
Okay, this is the one they said that he had rook takes d2. Is it right here, rook d2? So, what was the point of that? He said that he had rook takes d2 instead of king a7. So,
But I have a knight.
knight goes back. The knights go backwards. I'm sorry. But thank goodness he did not do that, mister. In my language, rook is kale. So I said wrong story. Wrong story. I'll say no problem.
Let's go. Bishop takes h6.
Which is h6, huh? This is what I'm talking about, sacrifices. He did a
Yeah.
sacrifice. Alright, now your turn again.
Rook to g6.
Rook g6, alright. Okay, Yosef. Before,
Pawn takes e6.
yeah. Pawn takes e6. Alright,
Yes.
let's do this one. You again, Nemanja.
Take with a check.
This is one that said before there's rook takes e2. Where was before rook e2?
No, but always knight is on e4.
Yeah, there's always knight e4. There's no rook takes d2 that was actually good. So there's always bad. So
King up.
yeah, king d2. All right.
f4.
F4. All right.
Yeah.
Defend the pawn and move it up. Yusuf.
Knight to f5.
Okay. You turn Nemanja.
Push the pawn. f5.
Yep. Yusuf.
Castle long.
Yeah. Nemanja.
Rook e7 check.
Makes sense. You again.
Bishop takes g7.
Okay. You again.
Rook to e6 check.
No, Yosef.
Rook to a2.
Rook a2. Alrighty, that's rook a2. Nemanja.
Take pawn on b6.
Yosef.
Bishop to b3.
Bishop b3. Alright, let's do bishop b3. Nemanja.
Rook g6.
Okay. Alright, so rook g6, you said, right? You had to block the check. Alright. Once again for you.
Queen to h4.
h4 check, alright. You again.
Rook check to g7.
Rook g7. All right, let's do rook g7. Okay. All right, let's do it. This is this is Joseph.
Rook A1.
Rook a1. All right, let's do it. Now Nemanja.
Rook to a7.
Rook a7. All right, rook a7. So, the chat says, "Think a good game." Oh, thank you. Thank you for playing, and hope to see you next week for next Simul. Next Thursday at noon New York time. So it's your turn again, Nemanja.
Queen to h6.
Queen h6. Alrighty. All right, you again.
King f6.
Now it's Joseph.
Pawn takes pawn.
Okay, Nemanja.
King to e6.
King e6. All right. Very good.
Oh,
no. What was it? You got to think I blundered? Oh no. See you next time. See you next time. Well, next Thursday. See you there. Have a good weekend. Okay, this is your game, Joseph.
rook take g7.
So good. No draws. Just you.
Yeah, checkmate.
Just checkmate. Yeah, no draws here. Now all the games from the Maya are done. All the games are Joseph.
Knight to c2.
I see two. All right. All right, your game again. 95. Okay.
9
All right. Well, have a good sleep and have a good weekend too. 5 p.m.
Bishop,
the VIP. Which one?
bishop to f4.
Okay. All right. Let's wait for him. There's only 1 minute left, so we have in Simul 2 more games, both of yours. So this guy is thinking 1 minute to go. It's like he has to play faster. Okay, king there. All right. So your turn, Joseph.
King to b1.
King b1. All right. All right, this one.
Okay, rook takes knight.
Makes sense. A2 is looking bad. Well, okay, this is another game.
Queen to h6.
Queen h6. Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what they do. This one, yeah, A2 is just annoying because this is coming this way.
Okay, rook a1. I think I have to play.
Yeah, rook a1 is forced move.
Fourth.
Yeah, but this is annoying looking.
Yeah, that's.
But maybe it's something like this pawn, maybe because it goes somewhere. Yeah, what's your turn?
Yeah, I have to take on a2. I think.
Taking A2 right here
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
All right, just don't checkmate yourself. That's the only thing.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, this is your turn.
Queen to g5.
Makes sense. Yeah, okay, you just checked. King of 2 only.
King of 2.
Checked it this way. Yeah. All right, your turn.
Rook to e1.
Yeah, pinned. That's good. Okay.
King to g3.
Yeah. Okay.
king to h4.
Okay.
Bishop takes knight.
Bishop takes knight. Okay. Sounds good. Checked him.
I have king h5 also. Wait.
Alright. So whichever one you want.
Okay, I have to calculate, I think.
Alright. Yep.
King h5, rook f4. That's what he wants.
King h5, maybe he can play rook f4.
Yeah, it's rook f4. If g4, that's rook a2. So I can't play that.
Yeah, that's true. Where to go? That's a question. Every move has a downside to it.
Yeah, the only way is rook g4 to save, I think. Rook to g4.
Okay, or g4. Alright, this one.
Queen takes knight.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so this is automatic. Makes sense to me. Alright, the rook takes g4. King takes the right?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So rook b4.
King f3.
Okay. Then tread queens.
Queen to d5. Okay, I have to play knight e3. Yeah.
Okay.
Try to hold.
Trying to hold, yeah. d4 looks interesting, but no, so it's not interesting to the rook. And now what to do?
Queen c6.
Queen c6, alright. Good threats.
Okay, knight takes pawn.
Yeah, this is easier now. Knight is good at one-side games.
Bishop to d5.
Bishop d5, alright. Yes, strong. You can't stop that one.
Yeah.
You want a queen at least. Alright, resign. One more game. Alright, so I'll wait for the other game. See if I go Simul. This is where's the game? This one is the last game going. This thing. So you have to hold this one.
Yeah, I think.
So yeah, but if we hold it, it's like almost a perfect Simul. Almost a perfect Simul. We had 17 wins and 1 draw.
Mm.
At least no losses. That's the thing. Okay, King G7.
G3, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Knight to f4. H4.
Okay.
King to g4.
Okay. A5. Okay.
King back to f3.
Okay.
Yeah, going back to G4.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He wants to draw. Yeah, draw
Yeah,
position. All right. So yeah, results. We have 17 wins and 1 draw because of unfortunate things happen. All right. Well, thank you guys, and if you're available next Thursday, we'll do another Simul.
Okay, guys. See you.
All right.
Thank you. See
Bye,
you. Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Take care, Joseph. So for you guys watching this stream, make sure you like this stream, and I'll see you next Thursday. But also on Sunday at 1 p.m., I'll be doing my French Defense Exchange version repertoire. So 2 times to catch me. But until then, have a good weekend, and I'll see you Sunday. And have a good weekend, guys. Bye.